Morning, morning. Showing up the King here to do my review for Ultimate Spider-Man, Episode 6, Why I Hate Gems. Alright, before I get started with this review, let me just say a few things. Number one, since the show has started, I've had my reservations about how I felt about the show. From the cutaways and the inner monologues, which is fine because that is Spider-Man, that's what he does, and from the overall tone of the show. Um, Thus far, from the first 5 episodes, it's been tolerable. The villains have been great. The heroes they've been showing have been great. But overall, I'm still waiting for Spider-Man to be a standout character, and I feel like I'm not getting that. But let's get on with the review. All right, so this episode starts off with Spider-Man once again on his spider cycle. Um, this spider cycle thing is getting out of hand. I understand why they're doing it because I'm assuming there's going to be some toy line, and the spider cycle is going to definitely be on the toy line. But for God's sakes, where the hell is the toy? I mean, get the toy out so you can stop showing that damn spider cycle because it's pointless. I mean, he's chasing some guy called the Leaper. I've never heard of him before, and I'm pretty adept when it comes to Marvel knowledge, but I've never heard of the Leaper, so whatever. So he's chasing a leaper up the side of a building on a motorcycle, and of course the spider cycle flies out of the way and it becomes useless once again. White Tiger then comes in and helps him out, and they capture the leaper. Uh, then we're introduced to Taskmaster, and I will actually say I'm really happy to see Taskmaster in this episode. Because, and again, I will say my knowledge on him wasn't great until Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the video game, came out. And that's kind of how I figured out who Taskmaster was. And basically his ability is he can copy any move. Now, he can't copy like special abilities, so he can't copy super strength, or like he can't copy Spider-Man's ability to climb on the walls and stuff like that. But he can copy his fighting moves. And he does that pretty convincingly. And basically what he does is Doc Ock hired him to go to the school and figure out who Spider-Man is. So he goes in and he poses as a gym teacher. I'm going to pause there briefly. One of my biggest gripes, especially with this episode, is I don't know if I'm watching a Spider-Man show or the fucking Looney Tunes. Like, seriously, I really think that I'm watching Bugs Bunny in action. Like when Taskmaster gets there and he takes the place of the school gym teacher, he gets rid of him by a spring-loaded trap that flings him over the field goal. I'm like, really? What is this, like 1978? A spring trap that came out of the field literally lifted him up and threw him out of there like he was watching a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner cartoon. It was ridiculous. Excuse me, I'm a little thirsty. Anyway, so Taskmaster gets rid of the gym teacher and is going after Spider-Man, trying to figure out who Spider-Man is. Yeah. So he's trying to figure out who Spider-Man is, and it's not going well. He picks Flash Thompson, Harry Osborn, and Iron Fist. That's who he narrowed down who Spider-Man is, and he called them back to come back to the school on Saturday to try out for this event, whatever. So the next day comes, this event happens, and he's attacking the three. So Spider-Man and White Tiger go in to stop him. And again, the hilarity ensues. They're fighting, they're running into walls, they're getting thrown all over the place. Like, seriously, it really did remind me of a cartoon. Like, Spider-Man's just smashing into the wall and sliding, and sliding down all slow. Like the whole tone of the show, this episode was horrible. Like I literally felt like they just made this episode for like a 5-year-old, and it's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. I don't like the direction the show is going. And overall, like I said, the things I did like about the episode was definitely Taskmaster. I liked his character as a villain. I liked the things his abilities, his way he was able to do things. And the things I didn't like about the show, everything else. This episode was not great. It's definitely a far cry from the last two episodes that we had, which had the Iron Spider and which had Venom. This is, again, like I said, we're 6 episodes in, so I can start. I have to stop cutting them slack, and I have to, they have to earn it. And right now, they're not earning it. I'm going to give this episode a 2.5 out of 5. Um, it's below standard. Like, if I gave it a solid 3, then that means I'm overall okay with it. But the whole cartoony aspect. I know it's a cartoon, so please don't spam me talking about here's a cartoon showed up. No, I understand it's a cartoon, but when I say cartoon, I mean like Looney Tunes cartoon. Like handle some mature themes here. Even though it's a Spider-Man show and it's for kids, he doesn't need to be sitting there people being flung all over the place with spring mechanisms and things of that nature. It's just unnecessary. Like I said, let Spider-Man be Spider-Man. I mean, I understand. I like him being in the group, but he needs to have some standout moments because right now you guys are treating him like he's some sort of novice, and it's very annoying. So I mean, like I said, 2.5 out of 5. Um, I'm really hoping next week's episode is a lot better, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. You can comment in the section below. Please subscribe. I love doing these videos, and I want to do more. And just check out the channel. Check out my other videos. I did a video yesterday about Young Justice Season 2, Episode 1. It was actually really good. I'm actually getting ready to watch The Avengers. That's another show. Maybe I'll do a video on that one as well. But overall, right now, I will say, I'm going to cut off real quick and say DC Universe right now is doing a stand-up job with their cartoons right now. I'm really enjoying them. I'm just hoping that Marvel, steps up because that is my favorite brand. I do prefer Marvel over DC, so I'm just waiting for them to, they got great characters. I just need them to just show it. Like, come on, guys. You're killing me with the Spider-Man right now. All right, this is Shonuff the King. Be easy.